Hi, I'm Luke Fiso and I'm the owner of Instinct Fitness and a Beast Mode Athletica athlete. So my training background is mostly in rugby and athletics, and so now about 3 years into CrossFit training specifically for competition. I got into CrossFit after watching the Wellington Cup, which is a local competition, and I kind of needed something to do other than rugby because I was losing interest in getting too many injuries. I started doing my own CrossFit stuff at home, as probably a lot of people do. Got some rings and started trying to do snatches in the Globo gym, which they didn't enjoy. I got told off a few times and probably got a few people talking behind my back about what an idiot I looked like. After a few months of doing that and being pretty limited, and eventually joined up CrossFit gym. Yeah, 3 years later, here I am. Own one. 2016 went really well as far as the Open. I put a lot of focus into preparing for the Open because I wanted to do well and make sure I qualify for regionals, but I probably put a little bit too much emphasis onto it and not enough on regionals, and my results kind of speak for themselves. It's good to know that I can perform at that level. My regionals experiences so far across the 2 years, like first year I was like a tourist. I was just trying to have fun every time I go out there, and I was just blown away by being in the stadium and seeing the crowd, and kind of got a bit carried away with that. The second year where I'm standing next to Rob Forte and Karen Porter, like I feel like I've done it all apart from actually performing to the ability, like to the level I want to. So this year I've changed a little bit around training. I found going from the Open to regionals, there's a big strength gap. You can move a barbell, a light barbell fast and consistently, but if you get to regionals and the bar's heavy, you kind of got to change it up, and being stronger makes a huge difference. 6 months of basically being a weightlifter, which is strange to me. I don't particularly like it. I like sweating and doing long workouts. With my strength training, I probably need to learn to rest more in between sets because I get impatient. People that know me know that I don't eat particularly well. Before the Open workouts in 2016, the only thing I had time to eat every single morning of the workouts was like a pie and a can of Lift Plus. And so to switch that up and go to having structured meals, knowing what times I'm going to eat so that I can then train at specific times, that's making a big difference. I don't drink any Lift Plus anymore. I've started drinking coffee, which I don't enjoy. My shoulder to overhead movements are not impressive, so as long as they're not in there, I'll be okay. There was that one year where they had a toaster bar snatch and deadlift, or toaster bar deadlift snatch, and then at the end you had to clean and jerk. Did that workout, I think, 4 or 5 times. 5 times, because everyone's called me 5-time Fiso after that. I would tell my 10-year-old self to calm down. If I think back to myself then, I took everything way too seriously. I distanced myself from people, and I sort of just, I didn't have fun. Like, I just thought that things, like I thought I was supposed to be more grown up when I was 10. If I could influence my 10-year-old self to do CrossFit sooner, then I'd definitely do that, because I wish I started when I was younger.